Hiya guys, it's been a while since I posted a video. Don't worry, nothing's happened to me. I've just been pretty busy. I'm going to do a video now, a very quick one, a very short one, and this addresses something which I'm often criticised for on my videos, and it is to do with whether or not you lift the bar when you're tightening a chain. It's a pretty esoteric, it's a pretty humdrum subject, but I'm going to do a video anyway because, as I say, people often say, oh, you didn't lift the bar when you're tightening the chain, you don't know what you're doing. Well, I'm just going to illustrate something to you now. So here's a saw, here's a bar, we've just put a new chain on, the chain is a bit loose, it is hanging there. Now, what people criticise me for not doing is basically lifting the bar rather, then tightening the chain, then tightening the cover sprocket nuts. Okay, that's the way you're supposed to do it. Brilliant. Let's go back to where we were. Using the cover sprocket nuts. Drop the bar. I'm going to loosen the chain off. There we go. We're back to where we were. Now what I always do is I just tighten the chain. Now watch carefully what happens to the bar when I tighten the chain to the maximum bar lift, if you like. I'm not going to lift the chain by hand. Now watch carefully. Find it there, let's touch him. There we go. That's to the maximum. I now tighten my cover sprocket nuts. Job done. There we go. The bar on these saws will lift when you tighten the chain. A couple of things to bear in mind. One, if you're concerned that the chain might be too tight, the second you start working, this chain will heat up and it will make space for itself. It will stretch a little bit, it will expand, and you'll end up adjusting it anyway. Two, you're constantly adjusting the chain. Every time the saw gets cold, you're adjusting it. Every time it gets hot again, you're adjusting it. The third point is, people say, oh, well, you've got to lift the bar by hand because that's when it reaches its maximum travel upwards. And if you don't do that, then when you're pushing down into the wood, the bar gets forced up and the chain goes slack. Well, if you tighten your sprocket cover nuts properly, that will not happen. And if you are having to force a saw down into the wood that hard, then it either means the rakers on your chain are not filed down enough, or your chain is blunt, because the horizontal motion of a chain is what actually pulls the saw down through the wood. You should not need to press on it at all. So there we go, very short little video. I appreciate most of it has consisted of just looking at my saw, but there we go. Stay safe. I'll post another one again soon.